about the fact we're playing a Harbaugh. You guys haven't even asked that. I mean, it's all that talk for all those years about Jim and chance to play John. But really, my favorite Harbaugh is really Jack. He is. We were rival secondary coaches in the Big Ten years ago, back in the day. He was at Michigan. Yeah, so that's where the relationship always started. You guys didn't know that. There was a history to our relationship. That's right. It's good history. I generally don't. Okay, so we got a ball game coming up here. It's a huge challenge. It's been a great preparation. These guys have really dived into this thing with the right mentality, and we're hoping that by the time we get through the review tomorrow, that we'll be ready to roll. It takes all week to get ready for a team like this, and it takes the championship performance in the practices to get it done. So we really like what's happened so far. You'll see that there's still some guys that are kind of questionable here. We're not sure on some guys all the way till game time, but we're ready to roll. So it's a good matchup.
How'd Jared look after being away for
He must have worked really hard. He would tell you that he did, and that the challenge of the practice was nothing for him. He's been working hard enough so that this is not a step up for him, which is what you hope, so that he doesn't have a fallout, coming off the practices. So he's ready to go.
What's Bradley McDougall's status?
He's questionable.
Is this a new injury from Cleveland? Is this back?
Yeah, he came out Tuesday. He woke up with back spasms, and so we're just dealing with that. And he's not right today. Couldn't go today yet. But this is the kind of thing. It's not an injury. It's more of a condition kind of, and he might be able to pop out of this. We'll see.
That's sort of the value of you played multiple guys last week. Is that kind of where it pays off on the other side?
That's a really positive thought, John. I appreciate that. It's really, yeah, that's exactly what we were hoping for.
How's Lano Hill doing?
He's going to be out. He's not going to make it. Yeah, he will not make it. He's got a thing in his elbow that's going to take a couple weeks here before we know what we can do with it.
Last week, Blair was going free safety. How quick can he pivot if Bradley can't play? If he had to, is he?
All the guys have to play both sides. We feature the guy at one spot or the other. But if he has his chance to play and he plays at strong safety, he'll be ready to go.
What do you want to see from him if he does get that chance to play?
Shoot, I want him to kick butt, man. I'm counting on him playing really good. He's a runner and a hitter. He's shown that, and we don't have any question about that. It's just, can he settle in and be comfortable with the calls and the adjustments and all of that stuff, and just play good ball. And there's no question about his ability level. It's just getting acclimated, and he's had a really good week of practice. He's got a ton of work because of the situation with the safeties, and so this is as ready as he could possibly be at this point right now. So we're looking forward to him playing if that's the call.
What's Ziggy's status for the game?
He's questionable. He was going to try to get out today. Couldn't quite get out there today, but he did some stuff. We're going to take him right up to game time.
What happened to his ankle?
Well, on the play when he forced the fumble, and he was going to break just as he was breaking for the touchdown on the return, he got tangled up and twisted pretty good, and they kind of fell on it. So he had a nasty little twist right in there. He's ready to go.
Fluker and Brown.
Pardon me?
Fluker and Brown.
Yeah, Fluke practiced today. Dwayne did not, but Fluke's looking pretty good, and we'll see. We're going to wait all the way up to game time with Dwayne.
Pete, a third of the way through the season, would you talk about the progress of Ugo that he's made either at the nickel or at the safety, and just what he brings to this defense, preparation-wise, and his work ethic?
First off, he's had a little bit of trouble concentrating today because he knows that the UW game's coming up and it's a big deal around here, so he's been a little distracted. But other than that, he's a really good football player, and we're really excited about all of the stuff that he's shown. He's shown a kind of a penchant for being in the right place at the right time and making things happen, which is go back to his college career. He scored a lot of touchdowns and did a lot of stuff playing as a DB, and you can see why. So he's just in the mix, for playing time. But right now, he's an integral part of this rotation this week because we might not be able to have everybody available. So he's prepared to play. But the thing that's jumped out is his playmaking ability. He in all different kinds of things too, whether it was tackles or plays in the kicking game, tackles in the open field and kicking game, making plays on the ball. He's done a lot of really neat things so far. So he's shown nothing but good stuff. He's really smart too, and he's been really attentive. So you believe in the guy because he works so hard at showing that he knows what's going on.
Either one of those positions better for him, either the nickel or the safety, or?
Well, he's playing both. You know, we like him. You know, when he's able to play the nickel spot and I like him best at free safety rather than strong safety, and that's what we primarily focused him on.
From what you've seen here through these 3 days, is there anything that you would hold back from him at this point, or do you consider him basically full go and ready to?
No, he's ready to go. He's ready to go, and he wants to play the whole game. That's what he would like to do, and we'll look after him, take care of him, see how it goes. But he's done a marvelous job of preparing for this time, this opportunity. He didn't want to come in and have to take a few weeks, to get acclimated and all that. He did not approach this like that at all. So he didn't look like it. He's handled the work really well. So we're just going to go play ball.
Anything else?
Okay.
Thank you.